Welcome to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, as well as breaking news. Coinbase sues the SEC, FDIC over FOIA non-compliance. That's right. Coinbase is suing the SEC, alleging regulators are trying to cripple the crypto industry. We're also going to be discussing pro-crypto former President Trump to speak at the Bitcoin convention event. I'll be breaking down this report. And speaking of Trump, there's also a big, what's it called today? Debate going on we may touch upon, as well as the latest from rich dad Robert Kiyosaki. He says Bitcoin has taken off in the banana zone, as well as Bitcoin flashing a signal that led to nearly a 200% rally in August of 2023. I'll be sharing the latest from this crypto analyst, as well as Max Keiser warns of government seizing all Bitcoin ETF BTC, predicting a 1987 style crash as Bitcoin rises to $500,000 to $1 million per coin. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. Make some noise. What it do? We're live and in the flesh, streaming on 3 platforms. We're live on X, we're live on YouTube, and we're live on the Rumble. Shout out to all the fam. Greatly appreciate all the support. This is a live and interactive show, first and foremost. So let me know where you're tuned in from. It's always greatly appreciated. Good to see Chandy. Good to see JC Ice baby. Fairground, what it do? That callous Asian laser cat in the building. 60 G's, baby. Hit him with the hind.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating it. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Let's go. Shout out to the fam. JBZ, what it do? Greg, what it do? Dank, what it do? Lock Sky, what it do? Jerry Vera Reynolds, what it do? Bangkok, what it do? Welcome, family. Shout out Kevin Dan from the UK. Shout out Detroit. I appreciate you letting me know where you're repping. I'm streaming live and in the flesh with the Nippinator from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, UK in the building. Word up. Shout out to the UK and Melda the Gray back in the building. Bitcoin holding up. 61.4 family. We're up over 500 on the day. Judson, loving your pod from Vegas. Y'all come and visit us. I've been to Vegas many times, Judson, and appreciate you tuned in.
Bitcoin, 60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity for 5th level 60 G's. What do you think, JV?
Please, fam, pump the likes to help pump the stream and repost this. Spread the word. Let people know we're going to be live for the next couple of hours. And welcome to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. What up? YD 1983 is a beautiful year. JV's birth year. Let's go. Hello from the Netherlands. Shout out Netherlands. Great pump watch last night. Right on. Chandy is the mastermind behind these epic tracks. Give her some love on our hard work. That's right. You're going to notice her YouTube channel is pinned at the top of the comments. Please do subscribe to the #1 daily Bitcoin music content creator. We appreciate the support. And also there is a live poll in the chat. Let me know if you believe the United States government will really seize all the Bitcoin. Your options are no, never, maybe, eventually, absolutely yes, or more than likely. And towards the end of the show, I'll be reading all of your thoughts out loud. Seize the opportunity. Same birth year as JV. That's a win.
By the biddy, who cares about a roaring kitty? A boring kitty, not me. I'm for the big T. I'm for the Nippinator. I'm for Nipsey.
Nippinators! Monon! Could you find any info about the huge WikiLeaks Bitcoin bag? Julian needed 8 biddies from Jack despite WikiLeaks received 100,000 of Bitcoin between 2010 and 2013. Right on, family. Just like a good year, gotta say it was a good day. You already know.
Not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitty cat. The kitty cat, I'm for stacking the stats. Stack the sats. Ain't no thing, baby, it's a chance to stack those sats.
We made it Check it out. Shout out T. Dillard. Welcome, brother. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. 100%. And speaking of beautiful day in the neighborhood, we have a brand new music video, Never Shared, which I'm going to be premiering, brought to you by Chandy. I can't wait to see your feedback. So without further ado, let's get into the new Jammy Jam. Then after the new track, we'll start with the show. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. We're going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. Like I said, please repost this, spread the word, let people know we're live and in the flesh. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that teeny little super guy.
Let's try that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that teeny little super guy.
And of course, my software is being glitching and it's not playing. Let's see if something else plays. Unfortunately, my streaming software took an ish. It's not playing anything. It's playing the audio, but not the video. And it's the video, which is brand new. So we're going to save it for tomorrow. My apologies. I'd recommend everyone check out the video directly on Chandy's channel. My intention was to play it, but sometimes the software glitches, so nothing is going to play video related, only audio. For whatever reason, my apologies. But anyways, tis what it is. Met my neighbor's cows today. Say hello to your neighbor's cows, family. I might go vegan. Why is that, Steve? Let me know. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I have a short memory loss. I have a boating accident, says Abel Gonzalez. Word up. Shit out K-Jam. What it do, family? Holla.
Baby, you never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin on my mind, on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's, I'm buying opportunity. And on Bitcoin. But I don't sweat it, because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, no sell, no I won't Bitcoin sell, I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out, Roger out.
Welcome, everyone just joining the stream. Live and in the flesh right now. Jam-packed session here. A lot of news to share. A lot of excitement in the market. Lots happening right now. There is a direct link right there from the YouTube of Chandy. I encourage everyone to go subscribe, and you can watch that video first and foremost on her channel. My software won't allow it to happen today, so we'll premiere it tomorrow for the fam. But in the meantime, blow up the channel. We appreciate it. But Vegas always stays in memory of my mind, says I3. I lost you there for a minute. Welcome back, JC. Shout out all the members of the channel. We appreciate you with your yellow badges representing, as y'all do each and every day. And of course, shout out to the Nippinator. But anyways, without further ado, if you're new to the channel, very important to smash those thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and please, pretty please, repost this over on X. Is greatly appreciated. Today is pod episode number 1683. I'm your host, JV. It's June 27th, 2024, as we're itching closer and closer to the end of the month. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. We got Bitcoin in the green, maintaining above 61,400. We have Ether in the green, above 3,400. Solana up almost 7%. AVAX up almost 6%, as the majority of the market is pumping back in the green. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com, the current crypto market cap sits at $2.28 trillion with 1.2 trillion for the market cap for the Bitcoin. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers of the past 24 hours, we got the Book of Meme up 17%, followed by Conflux up 11%, followed by Akash Network up 11%. Below that, Solana, Polkadot, Jupiter, and Cospa. Let me know which alts family, if any, you're most bullish on for this particular bull. Holla at your boy. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective on the day. You can see the majority of the cryptos pumping and in the green, which we love to see. And zooming out on the monthly, unfortunately, safe to say 90 to 95% of the market bleeding and in the red. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index. Today, we're currently rated a 40 in fear. Yesterday, 46. Last week a 60, and last month a 72 in greed. So where you feel the Bitcoin price will likely take us by the end of this month? Holla. Sol ETF allegedly on the way to be approved. I did see that. One of the major asset managers, I think it was Van Eck, put out the application for that. Probably why Solana's pumping today, right? DNA Noonan, what it do? Dankness, you ain't in Vegas if you're not getting a taxi to bail the bondsman, leveraging out your state car to bail out your girl. Oh boy, we got some stories to hear from I3 then, hey? Welcome, welcome. A green look good. Green looks so good in the markets. Never look better. Hey, CNA fam, what it do? Shout out Gary Watts. Good afternoon. Shout out to the entire fam, regardless of where you're tuned in from. We greatly appreciate it. Shout out Don George. You already know, broski. You already know. The buck stops here. Ain't no dough will be made unless it's being made for who? BTC. Hola, JB and the company. Welcome, family. Good to see you, brother. Just subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that. Everyone blow up Chandy's channel. We want to get her to 10,000 subs as fast as possible. Let's make it happen, Captain. Bring it. And welcome. If you're just joining us, we're going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. We just did the market watch. We're about to dive into a little bit of Bitcoin technical analysis, and we'll also check out some of the live chart action. Jackson for the fam here. Read that today. I am more inclined to get a bag of that over the ETH ETF, says Greg, referring to the Solana ETF there. BitSec, yep, Vegas is notorious for the come on vacation, leave on probation. Yikes. They're going to talk about Bitcoin and Biden versus Trump debate tonight. Hopefully. I think it's worthy of a topic of conversation. What are your thoughts, Jose Cuevo? How many of you going to be tuned into the debate? Can't wait. Which version of Biden will show up? Which puppet will it be? Which mask shall he use? It'll be interesting. That's for sure. It'll be entertaining. What time is the debate, by the way, family? Let me know, because I have no freaking clue.
Pump, 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 pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up.
Pump it up. Smash the likes is greatly appreciated. Shout out Brandon Clark. Appreciate you tuned in as well. What's poppin', family? Shout out Phil C. and the rest of the fam. I'm actually going to repost my own posts here. And if you guys can do the same thing, you'll notice the stream live on X right now. There is a heart button. You just smash the heart, and then you hit the retweet button /repost. Bada boom, bada bing. Live and in the flesh. If everyone can repost this right now, our numbers will double, triple, quadruple before the end of the show, and we'll get more eyeballs orange pill today. It's always greatly appreciated. Shout out JC, Chandy, and the rest of y'all for always reposting and spreading the word. Is greatly appreciated. Let's blow this mofo up. It's 8 p.m. Central Time. Thanks for sharing. What time is that? Eastern Time, 9. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Bobby Digital. They both stink. 9 Eastern, says James. The Callous Angel, and I'm going to watch the show. And JB and Trump, right on, fam. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Pump, pump, pump it up.
Pump it up if you came and went long. When the dip hit, you just ate like King Kong. What's the name of your dog, JB? That's Nipsey, a.k.a. the Nippinator. You already know. That's my sidekick. We also typically will share with you the Nippinator indicator. You know what I mean? When the indications come, obviously he channels them from Satoshi. We can't force it. But when they happen, they happen. And he's typically right 99.9% of the time. Not financial advice. This show is for entertainment purposes only, if you feel me. And by the way, trump it up, says Joe. And happy 420. We just hit 420. And that deserves a trump it up.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
There you go. Rolling to the police station was a new one for me. Can't wait to hear that story, brother. Bitcoin to 100 racks. Now we're talking real boss, man. Like a boss. Can't tell if Pepe is sus. I law crypto something talked about it. It's a Chinese Pepe coin. Oh boy. Chinese Pepe coin. Who all here is going to be watching the debate? When exactly is it? Apparently relaxing as 9 p.m. Eastern. Stay tuned. Chandy is in the Discord under the general chat. It's in the Discord. Shout out to our Discord. Can be found at discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. Thank you. Dankness. And yes, shout out to the Nippinator. Trump says if you ask Biden what's Bitcoin, he says, I don't know what it is. He probably don't know what it is. Does he know his full name? Does he know his birthday? What does he know is the question. What's up? Nippinator indicator is real. Exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys. But anyways, fam, let's dive into a little Bitcoin technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. Headline here reads, Bitcoin trader hopes for liquidity snatch as Bitcoin price returns to 62 G's, baby. That's right. Bitcoin made fresh gains after the June 27th Wall Street Open as U.S. macroeconomic data flowed in, as we can see here in the 1 hour chart. Data from Cointelegraph and TradingView showed daily highs of 62.3 on Bitstamp. Despite initial jobless claims coming in below expectations, U.S. unemployment data failed to spook the crypto markets into fresh concerns over the path of inflation. Bitcoin was up 2.3% on the day, and traders hope the trajectory could be sustained in order to take ask liquidity above that spot price, quoting Dan Crypto Trades. Most of the liquidity lies after the testing the range lows at 59,000. Taking all that liquidity that sat there, it'll be an interesting battle over the next couple of weeks with this new supply overhang added. So there you have it, family. This chart shows the perpetual swap order book liquidity levels on the largest global exchange, Binance. And fellow trader Jelly added that the sell pressure narrative originating from both the U.S. and German governments in recent weeks had not made itself felt onto the market, quoting him here. Looks like Bitcoin's range lows are holding, despite the U.S. and German governments selling coins and Mt. Gox finally paying back creditors. Meanwhile, Dan Crypto Trades acknowledged another encouraging sign in the form of a second consecutive day of net inflows to the U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs. These managed 21.4 milli on June 26, following 31 million the day prior. Data from sources including the UK-based investment firm Farside investors confirm, as you can see here on your screen. Meanwhile, zooming out, we have Axel Alder Jr., the contributor to on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant, queried how long the Bitcoin price retracement from March's all-time highs could last. And comparing the recent price action from the recent years, he argued that Bitcoin was copying behavior last seen at the end of 2019. Quoting the analyst here, the current market closely resembles the correction of 2019-2020, making it the most likely scenario for this correction, which lasted 5 months with a maximum drawdown of 46%. So there you go, yo. And he also added that may still change, disrupting the status quo. And that was a matter of 500,000 BTC worth 31 billion in buying pressure. Quoting him again, history is not obliged to repeat itself. An act of buyback exceeding 500,000 BTC could trigger the end. And in a separate analysis, he showed an 18% decrease in the portion of the Bitcoin supply left in profit, corresponding to the overall feeling of pessimism amongst the hodlers. But where my Bitcoin diamond hands at? Make some noise, and let's pull up some of the live chats, some of the live charts along with the live chat. Let's do them both, right? So yeah, check this out, family. As you can see here, this is live and in the flesh. This is the 1 hour chart right now via TradingView, via Coinbase. You can see there's a bullish flag, there's a falling wedge, and there's a lot of chaos on the charts. But looking at that target to the north, we have a bullish flag, which is in the purple, sitting at 65,200. Send it. And we also have a target, below that, sitting at 62. Then we have a target to the south currently on this 1 hour chart, sitting at 58,600. And now let's zoom out. They say when in doubt, just zoom out. Let's look at the 4 hour chart, and we'll look at a few other perspectives as well, live and in the flesh. We have a big fat target here in the 4 hour chart, a falling wedge sitting at 73,500. We have a target just north of the current price action, sitting at around 63, 64 level. And we have a target to the south, sitting at 57,000 or 58.6 to be more precise. And let's zoom out even some more. That's the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 day, then we'll look at the 1 week. Here's the 1 day chart, live and in the flesh right now. A lot happening here too. The most north target is a bullish pennant sitting all the way above $106,200. Send it. 6 figures. Yes, please. We have another one in the red sitting at 72.9, which would take us back on the cusp of price discovery. Then we have a couple of targets to the south sitting at 53.6, as well as a target at 47.7. And zooming out a little further, let's go to the 1 week. As you can see, live and in the flesh on your screen, we have a big fat green target, a bullish pennant at 106,000. And we also have a bullish pennant sitting, looks like at around that $90,000 level. I'm going to give you one more as a bonus. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Why not? Check it out. This is the 1 month Bitcoin chart, live and in the fresh, looking bullish as a mofo. Bitcoin on Super Saiyan skills right here, about to ascend. I mean, you got to keep in mind we just had a halving, what was it, April 19th, and leading up 18 months post halving, bullish parabolic Bitcoin run up send it. Look at all those green candles. We do got a little bit of corrective candles on the monthly, but they're tiny. They're itty bitty. You already know. Stack the bitty and let's freaking go. But anyways, fam, there you have it. That's the latest brought to you from the charts. Let me know your thoughts where you feel that price action will likely take us next. Let's get it. Judson, what would happen if we all took a few seconds here every day to collectively visualize Bitcoin rising to a specific number? It's called Bitcoin alchemy. We have the power. Thy people have the power to manifest into fruition anything we can keep in our minds, especially collectively, family. So you already know how we do. I'm sorry. I know that guy is a troll, but I did laugh because I am a jerk sometimes. I missed the comment. The mods are right on it. I3, I'll take a digit and a comma. Will there be a Bitcoin question at the debate tonight? Well, that's the question everyone wants to know right now, Web City. What are your thoughts? I think it should be a question, but you never know. I hear they could edit the live and cut out parts they don't want us to see. I don't know how legit that is, but I saw that floating around as well. Will it be a fair debate is a good question. Siamano, amen, brother. Welcome to the stream. Let us pray. 200,000, 400,000 BTC. Bag of WikiLeaks will never be dumped. Calculation based on their $8 million donations they revealed a decade ago. Word. The buck stops here. Popular on-chain analyst Willy Woo thinks there is a good chance Bitcoin has already cleared its lows. The source, the Daily Hodl. Shout out to the Daily Hodl. CNN implicate a 2-minute delay during the debate instead of the regular 7 seconds, allowing time to edit. That's a shame. So even if they ask about Bitcoin, and if Biden looks stupid, they can just cut that part out then, unfortunately. And that's not a real debate. That sucks. I'm 75% in bonk. The next meme coin to make the millies, said Dustin. Well, be careful, brother. You know how meme coining and ish coining can be. So be careful out there. Siamano, my President Trump will make it pump. Making it pump.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Bada boom, bada bing, pump up the stream.
Pump it up if your game and went long. When the dip hit, you just stay like King Kong. More than 5 shots in your shack, then get it on.
Let's go. But anyways, fam, pump the likes, please. Pump the stream. We still got a lot to share. Let's dive into our next story of the day, here's the latest with Trump. He's going to be speaking at a major Bitcoin conference. And also, a little bonus story I'll touch upon real quick. Coinbase sues the SEC, FDIC over a FOIA non-compliance. That's right. They're allegedly suing regulators for trying to cripple the crypto industry. Look at Gary the Worm right here. That's the man, no Claire Gare. He's responsible. So shout out to Coinbase for going after the SEC. Hopefully they get another big fat W and the SEC gets another big fat L. So just wanted to throw that in there. So yeah, anyways, back to Trump. Pro-crypto former President Trump to speak at Bitcoin convention, according to this report. That's right. Former President Trump's 180 on crypto continues. Axios, citing 2 familiar sources with the matters, reports Trump is now in talks to speak at the Bitcoin 2024 convention in Nashville, Tennessee next month. How many of you are going to be at that convention? Let me know. It's a culmination of a sharp turn for the former president, who used to be a crypto critic back in May 2018 while serving in the Oval Office. He reportedly directed then Treasury Secretary, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin to go after Bitcoin for fraud. Go after Bitcoin. Good luck with that one. 3 years later, Trump said in an interview that he owned zero crypto, arguing that digital assets were a disaster waiting to happen. I also said he didn't like Bitcoin because it undermines the value of the US dollar. And he's like, my job as president is to secure the dollar to make sure it is the greatest and strongest and baddest. And you already know Bitcoin makes the dollar look stupid. Just saying. The former president changed course, obviously, since then, spending the past couple of years gradually warming up to the sector in a bid to raise the funds for the upcoming election and differentiate himself from the Biden administration, which some crypto stakeholders view as hostile towards digital assets. It was in December of 2022, Trump launched a collection of NFTs on Ethereum-based platform OpenSea, weeks after formally announcing his intention to run for the 2024 presidential election. On the campaign trail this year, the former prez has said he will end Joe Biden's war on crypto and be the crypto president. So there you have it. Trump's coining himself the crypto president. His 2024 presidential campaign also started accepting crypto donations, receiving $2 million worth of Bitcoin from the Gemini crypto exchange co-founders, Tyler and Cameron, and I think 300,000 of that ballpark was returned to them because there's actually a limit, apparently, on how much Bitcoin you could donate. But I digress. The Bitcoin 2024 conference is scheduled for July 25th through the 27th. Slated speakers include fellow 2024 presidential candidate RFK Jr. and Vivek Ramaswamy and the famous whistleblower Ed Snowden, amongst others. So we got a lot of heroes who are going to be in the building. In May, a jury found Trump guilty. He is a convicted felon on 34 felony counts related to falsifying business records ahead of the 2016 presidential election, which I think we all perceive as a joke, but nonetheless, this is the world we're living in, fam. Let me know if you think Trump will show up at that event alongside RFK and Ramaswamy. Holla at your boy. And also heard speculation that Ramaswamy may be the VP for Trump. Let me know your thoughts on that. Mr. Bone Daddy in the building. Just got a fresh cut for Puerto Rico. Nice surge. Enjoy the island when you're down here, brother. I think you said you were coming next week. Just like all the others who changed their minds on Bitcoin. Oh, including Mikey Saylor. Virtually everybody. You know what I mean? I can't imagine. Everyone pays the price they deserve. I can't imagine the people who would vote for that poor Grandpa Biden who is pooping on live TV. Maybe people who love and can relate to pooping in the pants. How many times Biden going to say convicted felon tonight? 5 times. That should be a bet in Vegas. I bet you it is in the sports books. I'm going to go 15. Maybe every sentence he'll start with convicted felon Trump, convicted felon. He's going to have an earpiece, and just like this one. And it's going to be like, convicted felon Trump, convicted felon Trump, convicted felon Trump. You nailed it. Hope Trump security is 1,000% alert. Somehow scary that the third candidate in the race who knows how things can go. Who you're referring to as that third candidate. JV, what do we call people that store their wealth in fiat? I thought you'd never ask, my brother. I thought you'd never ask.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
Let's go. Welcome, Neri, JV Cha-ching. You made money over here on the tube with an ad that just played. Let's go, YouTube. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. You nailed it. Poor.
That use fiat.
Hopefully, Bitcoin pumps by a factor of $1,000 every time convicted felon is shared. That'd be pretty lit. Bitcoin maybe 100 G's by tomorrow. Just saying.
Currency as a store of value.
Dat6 says, last time I got a cut, I told her what I wanted, and the faster she's done, the bigger the tip. Under 10 minutes, 30% dip, bada boom, bada bing. Drink a shot each time a felon is mentioned. You'll have fun with that one. The 7-day string of losses, U.S. Bitcoin ETF issuers, positive June 26, 2024. A good number of those issuers saw their daily outflows turn into the inflows. Word up. Bring it.
We call them poor. We call them poor.
Poor plebs. You nailed it. The narrative that Trump is a convicted felon will only make Trump seem more appealing. Facts. That's a fact, family. They know that.
People that use.
If you own crypto, vote President Trump. Pretty much. Bitcoin, obviously, and crypto folks should only be voting for a president in which they're going to embrace it. And it is fact. Biden makes it very clear he's anti-crypto. Look at Senator Warren and Gary Gensler. They're all working together to try to cripple innovation in the entire crypto sector. We can't allow that. If Germany, they tell us Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the third candidate. Oh, now I get it. Whatever you do, don't drink a shot every time Biden says, will he freeze? What if he freezes? Or he starts pooping his pants, but he gets frozen. And he's just like, the handler has to come, you know what I mean, pick him up, take him off stage. And then Obama comes out, starts waving, hey. What up, JV? Shout out Hillbilly Will. What it do? Is the presidential debate on Peacock tonight? What's the Peacock? Is that a network? I guess everyone's going to be watching that. Had a good vacation with the fam. Happy to hear Squirrel Bay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yellowstone. Badlands, Devil's Tower, and a few more. The area was awesome. What country is that, or what city, what area? Holla. Chance, late to the party. Your accountant's email got hacked. Damn. That sucks. Gensler needs to go. Get that mofo out with Stinky Joe. I like that. Got a ring to it. Trump is walking into a trap. Walking into a trap. Get back. Trump and Biden will probably forget everything in about an hour. So reality TV. That's right, little germ. That's right. But welcome, everyone. We got a live poll right now up on the live stream here on the tube. If you guys want to interact, I encourage everyone over on X and over on Rumble to visit cryptonewsalerts.net. That way you can interact with the live chat, ask any questions you like. We're going to continue with the news. Welcome, everyone joining the stream. Please repost this, spread the word. Let them know we live. A lot of news to share. So yeah, let's discuss these Bitcoin ETFs, shall we? Kiyosaki. No, not Bitcoin ETFs. I guess I didn't update the sidebar there, so my apologies. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin taking off in the banana zone. What you know about that banana zone? Well, Kiyosaki has been referencing this, so here we go. Headline, Robert Kiyosaki says Bitcoin's taken off in the banana zone in an advisory to his wide range of followers. Rich Dad, financial educator and acclaimed author, urged investors to hold on as Bitcoin prepares for what he terms a trip to the banana zone. This phrase refers to a sharp and sudden increase in the price of the biddies, which Kiyosaki thinks is going to happen soon despite the market's recent instability. The banana shape serves as the basis for the simile, which represents the steep upward curve shown in the price chart. And additionally, it is a thought to be period of high risk and great profit. Therefore, investors and traders should exercise extra caution and a strategic approach. That's right. Bitcoin goes gearing up for this banana zone. It's worth noting that in the context of crypto, the term banana zone describes the period of quick growth and extreme market volatility. It is the period frequently marked by sharp price jumps and a frenzy of trading activity. Now, Raoul Pal, the CEO of Real Vision and a macroeconomic expert, inverted a phrase and characterized a stage of the crypto market where it is anticipated that cryptos like Bitcoin will perform better and maybe see a large increase in market cap. Send it. According to Rich Dad, Powell is currently generating quite a buzz in the crypto community discussing Bitcoin hitting the banana zone, and he is confident the CEO is knowledgeable in this area. This is because of Powell's prior professional experience working as a senior executive at Goldman Sachs. The author further expressed his appreciation towards Raoul Pal's YouTube lessons, noting that these lessons have given him a better understanding of Bitcoin's entry into banana zone. Well known for his support of alternative investing methods and financial education, shout out Rich Dad. He continuously defended Bitcoin as a hedge against conventional financial institutions and currency depreciation. Rich Dad believes that Bitcoin is rule-based money, which usually makes one wealthier, while traditional fiat money is debt-based money, which makes one poorer. That's right. As a result, he advised investors to hold on tight as Bitcoin soars into the banana zone, highlighting that the asset could be poised for a significant surge in the short term.
Fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor.
Tell him, Michael. But anyways, Kiyosaki also noted that Powell has, in the past, personally advised him to start investing in Bitcoin. Oh, I didn't know that. So it was Raoul Pal that convinced him to buy the biddies. And because of his encouragement, the author purchased 30 Bitcoin. This is Rich Dad at $6,000 per biddy. So Bitcoin is up, 10x from then. Not too shabby. Fast forward to today, the crypto asset is worth roughly 60 G's, baby. And Kiyosaki has been buying additional BTC each month, demonstrating his unwavering trust in the digital asset future trajectory. Rich Dad's call to action comes in light of the market instability and gloomy Bitcoin prices. Despite the recent price declines, Rich Dad has underscored his determination to acquire more biddies in this period. And with Bitcoin crashing lately, the author believes that people would sell their coins in order to minimize losses, which allows him to purchase more of the asset. It is what it is. If you sell, someone's going to buy them, and Rich Dad's probably one of the many who's going to take advantage of that. So let that be known. And welcome everyone just joining the banana zone of the BTC. Let's go. Forever, Laura. What's the second best crypto asset? It's a good question.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
You nailed it, Siamano. If YouTube don't click it, you are poor. If you didn't click it. If you didn't click the like, that is. So you got to smash the likes. I appreciate it. Bitcoin and crypto are quickly becoming a campaign issue for the 2024 election, according to the Blockworks, as it should. Major Crypto is huge. They underplay it. The government know that. Bitcoin, I agree. Banana Zone, no diddy. It's called going parabolic. That's funny. The Banana Zone, no diddy. Up forever, Laura. Respect to KRS-One, the one and only. That's right. He actually created that song back in 1998. He was channeling the future of Bitcoin, saying, I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Quit wasting your money on marketing schemes. A dope MC is a dope MC. Right, no second best. Shout out Richard Jones. Tim's been a fence sitter for a long time. He is finally coming around. Who's Tim? What Tim you referring to? Bitcoins do want an easier life, but be stronger person, and the banana may help. Dog might be the second best asset since it ran under the Bitcoin technology. Think about it. Too many bananas. Perez candidates are accepting the crypto contributions. That is the first. Dog, not Doge. Oh, there's a difference. There's a new dog in town. Watch out, Nippinator. Regulators. Shout out Warren McCarthy. I appreciate you tuned in, brother. This is for you.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property.
We're damn good, too. Oh, shout out Tim Pool. That's right. He's the one who actually interviewed Trump not too long ago, and he asked, would you free Julian Assange? And Trump said, we'll see. And lo and behold, he's already free. So free Assange, let's go. Next, we need to free Ross Ulbricht. He's next on the list, family. Let's freaking go. Molly and Devon, welcome. Welcome to the entire fam. All the moderators always doing a fantastic job. What up, Kyo? What it do? And welcome, everyone. Just finding the stream. We appreciate you. Y'all don't stop. KRS, rock on. That's right. Epic. Love me some KRS, family. The buck stops here. I miss Ellen and Helen. They were some true OGs, and they were so dedicated to the channel. I haven't seen them in a minute. Helen drops in here every once in a while. I haven't seen Ellen in a minute, but Helen does say and pop her head in here. You know what I mean? Every once in a while. Free Ross. That's what's up, Joseph. Let's do it. Patrons, what up? Spycraft. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? What's good? What's popping? And family, I do have a live poll right now. I want to know if you believe, will the U.S. government seize all the Bitcoin as Max Keiser claims they will? Do you think no, never? Maybe eventually? Absolutely yes. Or more than likely. That's going to be our feature story of the day. So let me know. The CNN moderator is going to try to trip up Trump. If Trump is asked about the Bitcoin, I hope he's prepared to give an educated answer. I'm sure he has been prepared, maybe with Ram Sawani, on how to answer these Bitcoin folk. We'll soon find out, though. Let's see. It'll be interesting. I guess it'll be entertaining, eh? It'll be entertaining. Nacho keys, nacho cheese. Thanks for the reminder. Take your biddies off the exchanges and only keep it in the bank where you can afford to lose. You feel me? What's up, bruh? What up, Nicholas? What's up, poppin'? What's a crack-a-lackin'? Welcome, family. You're the dragon. 61.5. Come on. Can we get a 62? Can we get a 62? Let me know.
Had the people on my back to get a song.
Incarcerate the swamp, please. Jake Tapper isn't tripping anyone up. Of course, the government won't seize it. How are you so convinced, Vince? Orange man is orange pilled. RFK says he got 50 Bitcoin for his kids. That's a good man right there. Always be prepared for the worst scenario. Amen. I always enjoy the stream, but 11 p.m. and 15 minutes for me. Love you guys, but I got to see you later. Well, I appreciate you tuned in nonetheless. That means you're going to miss the debate later. Bingo night tonight. Dang. Is that still a thing? New Y files on tonight. Nice. To answer where those places are, they are Mount Rushmore, which is another we saw, South Dakota and Wyoming. Right on. Glad to hear you had a good vacay. Squirrel bait. And welcome back. Damn good moderating. Moderators. Mona. Shout out Richard Jones. Appreciate you, brother. Jack Flapper. What it do? Welcome, everyone just joining us. Make sure to say hello. Don't be shy.
If it's not going to zero, it's going to 1 million. Now, we all know Bitcoin is the best asset.
Agreed. Would you agree?
You agree? And there is no second best asset. And that is why we are here, right? Because we need an asset. Bitcoin is the best. There is no second best.
Thank you, Mikey. JB, got any tunes for us all criminals and money launderers? I think I got the right track for you, Richard. Enjoy it.
Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering.
Tax avoidance, one of my favorite jammy jams. What's a normal meal for you? I usually cook while listening to the pod. Who are you referring to there, Dank? For someone like me, my first meal of the day is typically fresh organic oatmeal with fresh fruit, honey and all that good stuff. That's one of my favorite meals. That's what I had this morning, at least. You let me know. Because it would be a declaration of war on the citizens that hold BTC. Oh, yeah, it would be a declaration of war. Would you put that past the United States government, is my question. Remember 1933 Gold Seizure Act? Well, according to the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser, that's precisely what the government will do with the Bitcoin ETF BTC. They will seize it in the name of national security. And you have, what's his name? Larry Fink, BlackRock, massively accumulating right now. So you can't put it past them, family. That's why self-custody is the way to go. Properly secured self-custodied Bitcoin is unconfiscatable. You cannot say the same thing about an ETF because you don't hold it. In fact, the asset manager doesn't even hold it. Coinbase is holding it. So it would be as easy as Joe Biden creating an executive order saying, Coinbase, we're seizing all the Bitcoin in the name of national security. Brian Armstrong will say, okay. What is he going to do about it? Just saying, brother. Executive Order 6102, Hillbilly Willie says, Biden has 47 espressos lined up to drink. Right on, he probably started drinking the espresso since last night. Max Keiser is usually always wrong. I disagree. Max Keiser is usually always right. He has been right about Bitcoin since 2011. There is not a single individual as credible as Max Keiser, and I stand by that. Vivek pronounced the cake from the horse's mouth, my choice of VP. Called the JV Bloody Mary with the garlic stuffed olives and the celery stick for the bit stick. Yum. Seize this. Bada boom, bada bing. The USA's biggest export, dollars. US Fed government hates BTC. I'm never selling. With Bitcoin, you can leave the countries that fight BTC. There you go. You shouldn't fight BTC. In fact, when you fight BTC, you only make the network that much more stronger. I know, but was making that joke referring to during the debate because Alex Jones couldn't answer it while under pressure. Hopefully Trump doesn't fumble the bags like, oh my God. Yeah, Alex Jones couldn't answer a single thing. Max Keiser offered him an opportunity to get another 10,000 BTC, and all he had to do was answer 5 basic questions each and every one of you know, like, who is the founder of Bitcoin? And Alex was like, oh, this is a trick question, Max. So that was crazy. Max started buying Bitcoin at 30 cents. 30 cents. And keep in mind, Max was a millionaire before he started stacking sats. Retired from Wall Street. He sold a patent on digital assets back in 1996. He played a big role in Bitcoin. For real, family. Look that up. If you don't know, now you know. Max looking from the outside the box. He has a vision. Facts. He's so ahead of his time. He's about a decade ahead of his time, family. I mean that. But anyways, welcome all to the stream. Repost, spread the word. We're going to dive into our next story of the day. We're going to be discussing a potential 200% rally, and then we'll dive into the latest from the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser, predicting that the U.S. government will seize the Bitcoin ETF BTC, and Bitcoin will be catapulted to $500,000 to $1 million per coin. And then we'll dive into some live Q&A. So let's go. The headline reads, Bitcoin flashed in a signal that led to nearly a 200% rally in August 2023, at least according to this analyst. We're talking about Ali Martinez saying Bitcoin flashed in this bullish signal amid the flagship crypto retesting at a level last witnessed early May. Martinez tells his 65,000 followers on X every time the RSI, Relative Strength Index indicator, slid into oversold territory over the last 2 years on the daily chart, Bitcoin has shot up by at least 60%. And ironic, we're at 60 Gs today, fam. The RSI is a momentum oscillator used to determine whether an asset is oversold or overbought. The RSI's values range from 0 to 100, with the level between 70 to 100 indicating an asset is overbought, while the 0 to 30 level indicates an asset oversold. Martinez highlights that Bitcoin's daily RSI flashed oversold readings in August 2023 before igniting a nearly 200% surge from around 25 Gs to the all-time high of 73. Quitting them here. With Bitcoin now below 62 and the RSI in oversold territory again, it might be a prime opportunity to buy the dip. Prime opportunity. Keyword right there. Now, Martinez also says that Bitcoin market cap value to realized value, the MVRV metric, indicates Bitcoin Bitcoin could potentially appreciate as it has dipped into a negative value. The MVRV compares the current market cap of the biddies to the realized capitalization, which is calculated based on the price at which Bitcoin was bought. And when the MVRV value drops below zero, it indicates oversold conditions, as he shares here. Since February 2023, the Bitcoin MVRV ratio dipped below 8.4 on 4 occasions, triggering the Bitcoin price jump of 63%, 100%, and 92%, and 28%. And currently, with the Bitcoin price pinned under or roughly at 60 Gs and the MVRV ratio at negative 8.96%, this might be an ideal time to buy the dip. That's what's up. And I agree. I think it's an excellent opportunity to be TFD. So let me know if you agree.
Bitcoin, 60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity for 5th level 60 G's. What do you think, JV? Oh, by the biddy. Who cares about a roaring kitty? A boring kitty. Not me. I'm for the big T. I'm for the Nippinator.
I'm for Nipsey.
Not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitties. Cat, kitty cat. I'm for
Stacking the sats. 400 people on X. Facts. I dig it. Shout out to the X fam. Always start the day with a high protein, moderate fat, low carbohydrate breakfast. Says Dirty. I went about 8 years without breakfast. I was intermittent fasting for the past 8 years. I just stopped a few months ago to put some weight back on. Crazy, right?
Stack the sats, ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats, chance to stack the big T's.
Stacking biddies, like Nipsey chasing kitties. Ersats, Mo from The Simpsons and Max sound very familiar. Jesus. Ever seen them in the same room together? That's hilarious, bro.
Baby, you never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin. I got my mind on my Bitcoin, and my Bitcoin on my mind.
That's right, Dankness. Listen to Chandy. She made the epic Jammy Jam. And for the fam, we have Chandy's YouTube channel pinned in the live chat. Please do subscribe. We want to get her to 10,000 subs stat. You feel me? Let's make it happen. And you can find all of her music on that channel, the best Bitcoin music, hands down. Tomorrow we'll be premiering a brand new video she did on the channel. So if you want to watch it in advance, head on over to the channel. I always start with the low fat, low protein, high carb with the fiber. The nip is channeling Satoshi. Too yummy, too healthy for me. The price was better in the past, but it would be silly to sell now. Doing, doing, doing. That's right.
60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity. Bitcoin.
Dirty says, I used intermittent fasting and keto in 2020, lost 100 pounds. Lean and mean. Love to hear that, bro. Right on. It's pretty life-changing, intermittent fasting, that's for sure. It was a lame joke, I know, Ersats. I love being toxic with my dogs. Word up. Shout out Universal Marvel. Bitcoin has formed a huge cup and handle from November 2021 through today, and the measured move hits. We over 200 G's. Send it.
But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, no sell, no I won't Bitcoin sell. I'm no sellout. Bitcoin.
You can pay a guy in Singapore to get your 100K subs within 4 hours. Please don't do that. It'll just hurt your channel. You don't want fake subscribers. You don't want to play that game. I'm telling you straight up. Bad idea. But yeah, you can pay scammers or spammers, I should say, in India to do stuff like that. It's like, ooh, what if I had 10,000 comments on today's video? But it's all fake. Don't waste your time or your money. I usually have coffee, but my miss likes to start the day with a high protein diet. Good Lord.
Roger out, Roger out.
I know what type of protein you're talking about, bro. Oh, nice, Serge. So you're actually going to be here for Independence Day. I will be there the 2nd and 3rd of July, or just for 2 days. Right on. Right around the corner, bro. Enjoy your time out here in Rincon. I'm on a liquid diet, about 8 beers a day. Good Lord. And can run circles around most 30-year-olds. Respect. Let's have a race. I don't drink any beer, but I'm down to race ya. Fast and live heavy. You guys are awesome. To get to the top charts of the Apple Music. Oh, is that the secret? Is that how Drake does it? Those 50 million streams per month or whatever he's getting. JV and I discussed many options to get subs, and we both agree that the organic real subs, the best way. Yeah, no question about it. Why would anyone actually want something fake? I wouldn't understand the concept of that. I have a take my morning medications on an empty stomach. I usually break my fast at around 11 a.m. Oh, wow. Good to know. JB, did you get a new chair? No. I've had this chair for a very long time, maybe 2 years. My guess, I think since I got the house, and the house is only 2 years old. I will try to mash you up on X. X gonna give it to you. I appreciate it, man. Message me. Word up. IPA beer. What does the IPA stand for? Oh my God, I'm down $2 on my 30Gs or 30X trade. Oh no. Somebody buy some biddies quick. Is that going to save you? Be careful trading with that leverage, family. You know how that goes.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, yeah? Back at home with your wife.
It's a celebration. Stacking biddies, sub 70 Gs. It's a celebration. You hit up your wife. Hey, it's Orange Panty Night. Ever take us on a tour of the house? No, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not doing MTV crib tours. I kind of like my privacy. So you're not going to see that. This is all you get. You get the office view. Indian Pale Ale, eh? Interesting. 5G batches over 50 varieties. My favorite is the Belgium Seasonal. Word. The Indian Monk. Good to note. Just facts, JB. Organic subs means you are the real deal, homie. That's right. None of my subs are paid. None of my subs are from bots, is the real deal. Otherwise, I'd probably have 10 billion subs. What up, Chandy? She just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. So congratulations, Phil. Shout out Guido. Shout out Frank. Shout out Lock Sky and that Calist Asian. You've all been hooked up with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel. On behalf of Chandy, the creator of the #1 Bitcoin music channel. So thank you. Not only does she contribute her energy, her time, and her skill into producing these epic jammy jams for us, but she's always gifting and giving memberships away. So we greatly appreciate you. And if you guys are tuned in right now on Rumble or X, that's why I encourage you to visit us on YouTube, because you got to be in it to win it. If you're not actually on YouTube, you can't be gifted memberships. So if you want free memberships, just make sure you're tuned into the stream. It's cryptonewsalerts.net. Chandy is #1. Amen. Chandy 10, you are so nice. Nice. If Biden doesn't say something positive about the biddies, he's out. Estimating there is not enough pro Bitcoiners in the USA. Might be a mistake. Word up, family. Might be a mistake, eh? It may be. We shall see. Frank gave you a rose there, Chandy. Getting your flowers as deserved. I'm tuned in. 3 devices, 1 for the office, another for the kitchen, and another for the bathroom. Word up. Now, family, don't forget, there's a live poll right now. I want to know if you believe the U.S. government's going to seize all the biddies. Let me know, because towards the end of the stream, we'll be ending it, and I'll read those results out loud. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day. Get ready. You ready? Love you, fam. Right back at you. We appreciate you. Chandinator. Chandarella, the Chandinator. That's hilarious. There's only one Nippinator, though. IPA is the British occupation of India. The beer was served hot to the soldiers. No fridge in the field. Thoughts on 100K in Q4, guys? Very doable. Original classic. In fact, I dare say, I believe we do hit 100,000 fourth quarter this year. Appreciate you sharing. What do you guys think? Let me know. Chandy, just sub. Thank you for the gift. That's right. Everyone go sub to her channel. Show that love and appreciation. Give it right back to her. We appreciate it. And again, her channel is pinned at the very top of the live chat. And again, the #1 Bitcoin music channel. Let's go. But anyways, fam. Now for our featured story of the day. Max Keiser warns a government seizing Bitcoin and ETFs and predicts a 1987 style crash as the Bitcoin price rises $500,000 to $1 million. That's right. Check this out, as you can see here in the headline. But first, we're going to start with some tweets from the high priest himself. 1987 style crash a-comin'. Bitcoin, the ultimate safe haven, will soar past $500,000 per coin. Gold will continue getting demonetized. buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin ETFs and domestic Bitcoin miners will get seized by the U.S. government. 1 million middle and upper class migrants will flood into El Salvador. And he predicted this back in February off the back of this news from the Kiyosaki letter. The top 10% of stocks in the U.S. now reflect 75% of the entire market. This is by far the worst concentrated stock market since the Great Depression in 1931 and the dot-com bubble of 2001. Concentration of the top 10% of the stocks peaked at 72%. Even prior to the 2008 financial crisis, concentration of the top 10% of the stocks peaked at 66%. On average, the top 10% of the stocks reflect 64% of the entire stock market. Is a correction overdue? What are your thoughts, family? Let me know. And let me know if you agree with his 500,000 Bitcoin price prediction. But wait, there's more. Now, off the back of this news from February, New York Attorney General says she may seize Trump buildings, assets if he can't pay the $355 million penalty. Max responded, if they can do this to Trump, they can certainly seize Bitcoin held in a Bitcoin ETF and commandeer U.S. BTC miners. Self-custody or lose it. So he's ultimately saying in so many words, expect the government to take that Bitcoin in the name of national security because they're corrupt mofos. If you want to protect your biddies, you need to self-custody it or you're going to lose it. Let me know if you agree. He also tweeted, number 1, government seizes the ETF for national security. Number 2, before they send you your USD. Number 3, price moves up to 100,000 per biddy. Number 4, you pay tax on the gain from the payout and that's what's left. And then you buy Bitcoin at a price 100,000 higher. Number 5, price crashes. Number 6, you're now sitting on a net losing position from where you started. Womp womp. And there's more. You are not protected against government seizure, and the U.S. government plans to seize all the Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin, in the interests of national security. You know what I mean? So let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm going to actually read deeper into this article here. So yeah, the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Keiser, expresses concerns about the spot Bitcoin ETFs and a potential market crash while sharing a bold Bitcoin price prediction in which I just read to you. He also said that the Attorney General, New York, General Letitia James, potentially moving to seize assets from President Trump if he fails to pay that $355 million penalty. He explained that if the authorities can seize Trump's assets, they can certainly seize Bitcoin held by the spot Bitcoin ETFs. And I agree with that sentiment because I don't trust the U.S. government. Why should we? Governments around the world regularly seize Bitcoin held on centralized crypto exchanges. Facts. With the U.S. government being one of the top confiscators. Facts. Often as a part of the criminal investigations. Facts. Several other countries have also been active in seizing cryptos. Facts, as evidenced by the UK police's recent disclosure of 61,000 BTC, in which they just started selling. Facts. And also, major Chinese investment fraud and German authorities' January report, a 50,000 BTC seizure. This is all facts, family. Meanwhile, spot Bitcoin ETFs have hit record trading volumes. As you know, MicroStrategy's chairman, Michael Saylor, says Bitcoin has become the world's most popular investment asset. And as you know, since the Bitcoin ETFs have went live January 11th, roughly 5 months ago, they've already achieved fantastic trading volume, unprecedented in ETF history, and I think that will likely continue. But I want to know your thoughts surrounding, do you think the U.S. government will likely do that? Do you think they will take your biddies? And I want to remind you of a few things. First and foremost, there used to be a 1933 Gold Seizure Act. Do you remember? Obviously, many of you weren't obviously here. It's like 100 years ago, for Christ's sake, 90 years ago, whatever it is. But we all know history. And sometimes history don't repeat, but oftentimes history rhymes. So if they had the balls to confiscate all the wealth in gold in 1933, what's to stop the U.S. government from repeating that, but with the Bitcoin, which is digital gold? This is as simple as it could be, and they can actually seize the Bitcoin ETF BTC. The president of the United States right now is Joe Biden. He creates an executive order, and he claims Bitcoin is a threat to the U.S. dollar. It undermines the value of the U.S. dollar. And so therefore, in the name of national security, we are going to seize all of the Bitcoin ETF BTC. And maybe at that time, BlackRock will hold 3 million Bitcoin, right? Who knows? They already have hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin, and they have achieved that in 5 months. What took MicroStrategy 4 years to achieve, 214,000 Bitcoin. They just announced another 14,000 buy just recently. BlackRock achieved in a few months. BlackRock's not going to slow down anytime soon. Who's the custodian of BlackRock? Coinbase. Coinbase is the custodian of the majority of the Bitcoin ETF BTC in the United States. So it would be so simple, so easy, so effortless for the U.S. government to do that. So I want to know your thoughts. Will the U.S. government seize all of the Bitcoin in the name of national security? No, never. Maybe, eventually. Absolutely, yes. Or more than likely. My vote, I'm leaning towards absolutely yes, because that's how much I trust our U.S. government. Or more than likely. No, never. I'm skeptical of that answer. Maybe eventually. I'm a little skeptical of that answer. So I'm being 100% transparent with you. But let me know your thoughts. And what are your thoughts of Bitcoin rising to 500,000, 1 million, infinity, and beyond? Holla at your boy. And remember, the only protected Bitcoin, and which is unconfiscatable, is self-custodied BTC, right? You got to keep that in mind. When you purchase Bitcoin through the ETF, number one, you're not purchasing Bitcoin. You're giving the cash equivalents, right? BlackRock's supposed to buy the Bitcoin and use custodian Coinbase to custody it for you. So you got to keep that in mind. Ultimately, meaning Coinbase becomes a honeypot for all the Bitcoin in the world, and the government works very closely with centralized exchanges such as Coinbase. So I want you to connect the dots here and understand how easy it can be if that's what they choose to do. And then that would give the United States government the majority of the Bitcoin supply. You feel me? Let me know your thoughts, family. Bitcoin ETF seizure is much easier than the gold seizure, says Lasercat. I bought it from the distillery in the town called California Moon. That's a good name. Nice, smooth bourbon, says JC. Are you prepared? I'm prepared. Be careful. Thieves are everywhere. Facts, Kepler. Our own government. Stay away from the Coinbase. Said that years ago. FYI, Spycraft. No, would have already done it by now, says Original Classic. Well, I think it'd be more strategic if they waited for BlackRock to continue accumulating a couple of years before they pulled that move. Just speaking. Not if Trump, they won't get seized, says Mr. T. If they were planning to seize it, are they dumping it now? But maybe, asked Richard. My nephew used to confiscate Bitcoin from the criminals for the U.S. government. Whoa. BlackRock are the government? Bingo! Some would say BlackRock and the U.S. government, one and the motherfucking same. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Let me know. When the government turns up the heat, grab the BTC, send it rocketing. P.S. SEC. CEO, now in charge at Coinbase. Bada boom, bada bing. Most likely they will, says JC. We are almost in default for the U.S. debt of $1.2 trillion. They would want to sell it to cover the debt, says JC. There you go. They will wait till the bags are full, and Bitcoin is 266,000. Ghouls confiscate Bitcoin and compensate accordingly. Word up, T. Wildmoon. I appreciate your feedback here. Let me know, family. Don't be shy. I want to know your thoughts on this. In my Scarface quote, I never trusted that piece of U.S. government. I don't kill no children, man. Fuck that. If Max is right, wait for his predicted price dip before buying back, says Richard Jones. The buyback, try that. Why that? Why cap? Anyways, let me know, family. The government will steal anything and everything from you. Don't trust the ETF, self-custody your biddies, and give the middle finger to the government and their plans to enslave you. Music to my ears, dankness. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm with you on that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 Sass Commandments. Came into this game and it made me an animal.
There's rules to this ish. Wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get. You already know. But anyways, family, let me know your thoughts on that, and welcome to the Q&A segment of the live stream. We're going to be streaming for another hour. We're just getting started. Everyone on X, repost this, spread the word, let them know we live. We preach in the holy gospel of Satoshi. This is the best part of the show. We get to kick it with the fam. I'm going to read as many of the comments out loud as I can, so if you have any comments, feel free to share, questions, all that stuff. If they seize the Bitcoin ETF, what stops them from seizing anything else? Nothing. Yeah, bigger picture, they can seize anything they choose. The only thing they cannot seize is properly secured, self-custodied Bitcoin, because they can't take what don't exist. They can't take it. It don't exist, right? They can't take what don't exist. You lost it in a boat accident, it don't exist. They can't take it, right? Coinbase, again, executive letter from your POTUS in the name of national security. Bitcoin is such a threat to our democracy. It undermines the US dollar. It's destroying it. Look at the hyperinflation all caused by Bitcoin. As if the money printing doesn't cause the inflation, right? Smoke and mirrors here. We're dealing with criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money launderers, tax avoidance, right? We're dealing with criminals, smoke and mirrors. They're going to say, because of Bitcoin, the dollar is hyperinflating. It's a threat to our democracy. In the name of national security, Coinbase, hand it all over. Then the corrupt government, the shadow government, gets their grubby hands on the digital asset, right? And then they do what criminals do best. If it don't exist, good luck using it, says Greg. Don't go too close to the heart. If you do, how would they spin it as a national? I just broke it down. That's exactly all they need to do, family. All they need to do. You don't realize how simple that would be. If you trust your government and say, they would never do that, then you don't understand government. At least you don't understand shadow government. You don't understand forces of evil. You feel me? Because there's some evil forces out here. And just because you can't physically see some of these evil forces, don't mean they don't exist, right? We're spiritual beings having a human experience. I believe there's an ongoing war between good and evil, between God and Satan, and it manifests here in our physical realm, and that's precisely what we're witnessing, live and in the mother flesh. Government stole my 500K. House easy. Guess I shouldn't be selling that weed. So, Great Condor. Owning Bitcoin ETFs and a Roth is dope. I will sell this for my vacation while never selling my stacked sats. No taxes. Amen there, brother. Shout out Andrew. Was going to go with the leg through the gene on. Word. Damn, Great Condor. They took your home. Yeah, why'd they take your home? I wouldn't do it even then, says JC. They have crossed so many lines in the sand this last year alone. What makes you think they won't confiscate whatever they want? Exactly. If they want your house, they'll take it. They want your cars, they'll take it. Ask Andrew Tate. Nothing is in his name anymore. Why is that? Because they can just take anything they choose. That's how corrupt governments work. Now, granted, you're like, but why would they ever attack me? I'm a nobody. Well, if they can attack Alex Jones, if they can attack Trump, they can attack anyone, right? They attacked JV. They shut down my crypto channel how many times? It's fair game at this point. It's fair game. Spiritual warfare is real. Life has proved that to me. 100%, Chandy, you already know. 5th level G's. What did Max predict as price, buy and sell, etc.? Anyone know? I've been tased to be certified to carry one as long as it's under supervision and with care. Yep, they take whatever they want. Facts. They can take anything they want. They can take any house. All they need is a court order. They'll come take your house. They take anything you want. They can be like, yo, you listen to Mr. Jones, you're an enemy of the government. And because you're an enemy of the government, all your assets are mine. Give me all your biddies. Oh, great. Your biddies are in a Bitcoin ETF. Even easier. Don't worry about it. It's already ours. Ha, ha, ha. That's how the corrupt government operate, family.
Tax avoidance, criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering.
Tax avoidance. Thoughts on CB I'm not familiar with the CB This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? If you're being entertained today at any level, if you guys can repost this, smash the likes, subscribe to the channel. Everyone who subscribed will get an on-screen shout out. Shout out to the Nippinator, the one and only top dog in the building. Show Nippinator some love. We might get an indicator. What a time to be alive, living under the king still. Precisely. F the government. The HODL crew is a rolling on through. I dig it. That voice sounded like you really had a poo, JV. Maybe I really got a poo. Maybe I'm channeling Nippinator right now. You never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. What did Mr. Gump tell us? And tonight, what will Mr. Trump tell us? And what will Poopy Pants Biden sell us? Let me know. Forbidden knowledge everywhere. Boomers have been exposed by the tech era. Ever true. That voice, maybe I have to poo, though. You never know. Winnie the Pooh, I'm a big fan. I'm that honey jar. I want that honey pot. Bitcoin is the ultimate honey pot, fam. Nibbinator got scared of the voice. Nibbinator, BTC, crypto of choice. You already know, guys. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
Don't call it a comeback. Bitcoin's been here for years. Peer to peer, bigger suckers to fear.
You know how we do. This is how we do. Bring facts, bringing facts. Bitcoin said knock you out. Satoshi said knock you out. Nipsey said knock you out. Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. That's right. Knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Leave the Nippinator alone. You come for his biddies, he will come for your cities. Just saying. Watch out, Nip. That's this wire right here. You won't get tripped up with this wire. JV eats ladies like poo. What? Like poo face. Oh my God. What kind of comment is this thing? Despite a recent spike that saw Bitcoin momentarily reach 62 mark, the largest crypto by market cap continued to struggle under the bearish pressure. That's according to AMB Crypto. Appreciate the insights. Insights. Just nice. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this YouTube stream, and we're going to continue with the uncensored version of the show, which is exclusive on Rumble and X. Meaning, if you're on Rumble, you're golden. If you're on X, you're golden. If you're on YouTube, you ain't got to go home. But you got to get the F out of here. For real, because the YouTube stream is about to end. I encourage you to visit the Rumble. It's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net, and we're going to continue with the uncensored, unedited, extended version of the podcast. So go ahead and visit rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. But first, I'm just going to end the poll, and I'll read you these results, and then we'll all head on over to Rumble. So let's see what we got here, family. Let's end the poll. Here we go. All right, so here's the results. Will the U.S. government seize all the Bitcoin ETF BTC? 50% of you said no, never. 28% of you said maybe eventually. 12% said more than likely. And 8% say absolutely yes. And that's based upon 306 votes. We appreciate you participating. Now let's continue with the uncensored version of the pod. Deuces, YouTube, we out. All right, fam.